Beneath a twilight sky, where the last rays of sun kissed the earth, a hidden path waited to be discovered. This path, cloaked in ancient ivy and glimmers of light, led to a place whispered of only in legends, the Garden of Eternal Dreams. Few had ever set eyes on it, and those who did never returned the same. The air was thick with an otherworldly calm as Kale, a young artist burdened by self-doubt, stumbled upon the veiled entrance. His journey had been long, driven by a desperate search for inspiration, but nothing had prepared him for what lay beyond. With a hesitant hand, he parted the shimmering curtain of light. The moment he stepped through, the world round him shifted. Kale's breath caught in his chest. Before him was a realm of indescribable beauty. Streams of crystal clear water wove through fields of glowing flowers, their petals shimmering in shades of silver and sapphire. Towering trees with pearlescent barks stood like ancient guardians, their mirrored leaves reflecting the moonlight in a dazzling display. He walked forward, every step light as if the ground itself welcomed him. The air was perfumed with the scent of blooms that seemed to sing a melody only his heart could hear. In the distance, he saw it, the heart of the garden, the Dreamweaver Tree, its luminous orbs pulsing softly like the rhythm of a heartbeat. As Kale approached the magnificent tree, the garden seemed to hum with life. Then from the shadows she appeared, Lumira, the keeper of dreams, draped in a gown woven from starlight and with hair like flowing silver. She was both ethereal and commanding. Her eyes, deep pools of wisdom, met his, and her voice carried the gentleness of a lullaby. "Welcome, dreamer. Few find their way here. What is it your heart seeks?" Kale hesitated, overwhelmed by her presence and the sheer wonder of the garden. Finally he spoke, his voice trembling. "I seek inspiration, a dream so profound that it will live on forever." Lumira smiled, as if she had heard this wish countless times before. "Then you have come to the right place." Lumira guided Kale closer to the Dreamweaver Tree. Its orbs, glowing with soft light, seemed to call to him. "These orbs," Lumira explained, "hold the dreams of those who enter. Touch one, and it will reveal what your heart truly desires." With a mix of fear and hope, Kale reached out. The moment his fingers brushed an orb, his mind was flooded with visions. He saw a world alive with color and emotion, skies aflame with impossible hues, rivers that sang as they flowed, and figures that danced in a symphony of light. The vision faded, leaving Kale breathless. Tears streamed down his face as he whispered, "It's beautiful, but how could I ever bring such a dream to life?" Lumira placed a hand over his heart, her voice steady and kind. "The dream chose you, Kale. Its beauty exists because of your longing. Trust yourself and the dream will guide your hands." As Kale left the garden, the memory of its beauty and Lumira's words burned brightly within him. The world outside seemed dull in comparison, yet he carried with him something he hadn't felt in years: purpose. For months then years, Kale poured his soul into his work, creating a masterpiece unlike anything the world had ever seen. A grand painting that captured not only the beauty of the Garden of Eternal Dreams, but the hope and wonder it inspired. Though he never returned to the garden, Kale knew its magic lived on in his art. And those who gazed upon his masterpiece felt a spark of the same dream, an eternal reminder that the most profound beauty lies within the courage to create.